I'm back with a new tutorial. This one is actually a little bit personalized. Andrea's sister Bailey is going to be going to prom this weekend, so Andrea wanted me to do a tutorial for her. Her dress is kind of like Greek inspired, almost like toga-like, but I couldn't really tell in the picture because it wasn't a very good picture, but it looked like it faded from purple up to black. And it was really pretty. So Andrea wanted me to do sort of like a Greek-inspired makeup look with the coppers and the golds and the cat eye, but I also incorporated the color of the dress. So there's a little bit of purple smokiness happening under the eye. The skin is very highlighted and sort of tanned up, bronzed up a little bit. The lip is really, you know, not much going on here because there's so much happening on the eyes. But anyways, yes, so this is, you know, for anybody obviously, but it is definitely a more dressy makeup look, and you know, it's for a formal event. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and Bailey, I hope that you have tons of fun at your prom. I'm glad you're going now. I'm glad you changed your mind. So anyways, I hope that you enjoy this, and I'll be back with another video very soon. Yeah, maybe a little vlog to tell you what's been going on. Let's get on with the makeup now. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Take on the Day eyeshadow primer. This is really key if you're going to be going to a dance and you're going to be sweating and all that kind of stuff, so you really do need a primer. This one is available at Walgreens and wherever Wet n Wild is sold. You can also use Urban Decay Primer Potion, and then I think there are a few more drugstore options out there. They're just not coming to mind right now. So all over, under and over. Then I'm going to go ahead and put a eyeliner in my waterline. I'm going to be using the Jordana 12-Hour Made to Last eye pencil in Black Point, but since you have hooded eyes, I would recommend the Rimmel, what is this called? Scandal Eyes pencil in nude, because it will open up your eyes even more. So I would go for a nudie color in your waterline. I'm going to go with black. Now I'm going to go in with my pressed powder. You can use a shimmery highlight if you want for your brow bone, but I'm just going to use my pressed powder and go from my brow bone all the way down to my crease and in this area as well. Now for my crease, I'm going to be using a very, very, very warm brown. This is from the Lorac GlowGetter Palette. Just any warm brown will do, even like a bronzer. I have this little palette from Wet n Wild. You could use like an orangey shade or this kind of coppery shade right here. Just a really warm brown. And just wedge that into your crease and above. I'm also going to take my Lorac Tantalize Me Baked Bronzer and go ahead and swish my brush around in that and place that over the top. For the lid, I'm going to be starting off with a base. I'm using this Urban Decay 24/7 eye pencil in Baked. You can use the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Gold Rush. Looks like that. And this is just going right on the eyelid. And spread it around with your finger. This is gonna lock your eyeshadow in even more, and it's really gonna make those coppers and golds stand out. Okay, with my Naked palette, I'm gonna go into Smog and a flat brush. And that's going to go on the inner corner. So right here, just placing it on the inner corner. Don't really go any higher than the lid. It doesn't need to go into the crease. I'm going to switch over to my Deluxe palette. And I'm going to take the shade Honey. You can take any gold that you want. I just really like this gold a lot. So Honey right here was discontinued. On my finger, just on my finger, I'm going to tap that into the center of my lid. Just tapping it on. Sorry about that. I'm going to wipe my brush off really well. Go to my Naked Basics and take Crave, which is just a black. Right on the tip of that brush, tap it off really, really well. Look down into your mirror, and from the corner of your lid, you're going to create kind of a cat eye shape, just with shadow. Like that, and then I'm going to blend it out really well with that brush wiped off. Now back to the Naked One palette. We're going to go into Darkhorse right here. We're going to complete the eyelid. So we're going to place that right in the corner, on the outer corner, even over that black that we laid down. Kind of wedge it into the crease just a little bit. For the lower lash line, I'm going to be using a purple eyeliner. This is Riot from Urban Decay, but Jordana makes a fabulous purple as well. I just don't have it. So definitely check out Jordana at your local Walgreens for a lot of great sort of fun colors and Urban Decay dupes. That black point is definitely a dupe for Perversion. So I'm just going to take this and drag it across the lower lash line. And then kind of just smudge it with my finger a little bit. I'm going to go back to my Lorac GlowGetter Palette and use this purple right here on the tip of my brush and smudge that over the top. Now if you want to, you can add an inner corner highlight either from, you know, your sister's Naked palette or whatever. I'm just going to choose one of these, this champagne-y color, put it on my pinky like this, and just tap it into place right there. And as you can see, I don't have any foundation on because there's going to be a lot of fallout for a little while. So now I'm going to add mascara. Since I didn't do an eyeliner on top on my upper lid, I'm going with a really, really volumizing thick mascara. This is Best Lash Extreme from Jordana. Very affordable. It's the one with the purple lettering on it. It's my favorite mascara now, and much more affordable than my old Physicians Formula. So... and as you can see, you really don't need any eyeliner on your lid if you use a really, really thickening mascara, because it kind of just defines your eye for you. So there's the eye look, and now we're going to move on to the face. Okay, for my foundation, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Stay Fabulous. It is the best. It's the most stay putty foundation. You're only going to need to use it sparingly, Bailey, because you have fabulous skin. There's a little redness on your cheeks, so just go ahead and give her a squirt on the back of your hand. Dot it around the face. And then go ahead and buff that in. And if there's any extra fallout or you have a little bit of darkness under the eyes, just take a little bit more of that foundation, dot it under your eyes like that. And take a brush and then buff that out. You can even sharpen up those lines, that cat eye sort of thing, with your foundation. If you want to, you can go ahead and powder the skin into place with your pressed powder, or you can kind of lock it into place, I guess, with the CoverGirl True Magic. I really enjoy this. If you're going to be out partying and stuff, you know, for your prom, just take this, twist it like that, and then press it over. And it is kind of like a deodorant for the skin, is how I kind of, and you just push it in. You don't do that. You just push it, and it'll take away your shininess. So that's a really good thing to have maybe in your purse for your prom. Okay, so for contouring, I'm going to be using this it's awful, discontinued Revlon Photoready bronzer in Bronzed and Chic. Physician's Formula Bronze Booster is a really good contour, and also the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer is a really good contour. I'm going to take my Real Techniques contouring brush, just go in the hollows of the cheeks, like that. Blend it out. If you think that you went too heavy, you can always go over this with your foundation brush again. Hit the temples, sides, the forehead. For a highlighter, I'm going to be using the Lorac Tantalizer Deep Body Bronzing Luminizer. The other option is, where did it go? The other option is the, regular one. So either one of those is a good choice. I'm going to send this with your sister whenever she goes to Missouri, so don't worry about highlight because it's covered. So I'm just going to pop some on the back of my hand, just a little bit like that. And I'm going to take my Real Techniques, what is this? This is the buffing brush. This is for cream products. Just take a little bit and tap it around on the brush on the back of your hand, and then hit the tops of your cheeks with it. And be very specific with the shine here, so it doesn't look like you're oily, it just looks like you're glowy and you have a nice tan and all that. Maybe even run it over the nose like that, so it looks like you've had some time in the sun. And then for blush, I'm just going to use my Lorac Baked blush, baked bronzer, because it has this nice, really warm tone to it. You might want to use it sparingly. Your sister has the little one. I gave her the little one. But kind of use it sparingly because you're very fair. But I'm going to use a lot of it because I am not. So as a blush, it has this nice kind of reddish brick tone to it almost. Not orange, but just kind of, you've been in the sun for a little while. So just as a blush like that. For lips, you can do a lot of things. You can go with just a nude gloss, a nice kind of tan frosty gloss or something like that. I'm going to be using this kind of orangish but sheer Revlon Color Burst lipstick in Carnival Spirit. You can see right there it has kind of an orange tint, but it's very sheer. It doesn't have a lot of color payoff to it. So, and it's a glossy formula. It's shine formula. This is from the Gucci Westman Summer 2014 collection from Revlon. It's at your local Walgreens right now. So So there's that. So there you go. There's Bailey's prom makeup. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and got something out of it. Again, this is kind of more of a like hooded eye sort of look. If you have hooded eyes, this will work out pretty good for you. So anyways, I hope you like this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!